Hi, this evening all about masks. What are medical experts now saying about face masks and how to use them? Please watch this video till the end, save it for later reference, and share it widely. This is one of the most important PSAs you could help spread. Let's start. Masks are essential to stopping the spread of the virus that causes COVID 19. We know this. But not all masks are equally effective in doing this, neither are all variants of the virus the same. The latest variant, Omicron, is estimated to be about 2.7 to 3.7 times more infectious than the Delta variant, which drove India's second wave. Even vaccinated people are catching the infection, in which case additional protective measures like masks are more crucial than ever before. And experts say that the N95 mask is the most effective mask you can use today. In fact, since the very beginning of the pandemic, N95s were the best protection against COVID 19, better than cloth masks, better than surgical masks, but they were in short supply then, and therefore, rightfully, healthcare and frontline workers were prioritized. Now, supply is no longer an issue, the market has caught up, and N95s are plenty available. I accept affordability is still very much an issue. An N95 mask is much more expensive than a cloth mask and a surgical mask. But look at how much more it can do. US researchers have estimated that if two people, one with COVID 19 and one without, are in the room together, and if both are wearing cloth masks, it will take 27 minutes for the virus to transmit. If both wear surgical masks, it takes around an hour for the virus to transmit. But if both wear N95 respirators, it will take at least 25 hours for the virus to spread. In fact, even if one of the two persons wear an N95 mask, the time it takes for the virus to transmit increases by 4x at least, depending on the kind of mask the other person is wearing. So, an N95 is the clear winner for two reasons. They block aerosols through which the virus spreads much better than other masks due to their structure and electrostatic charge that traps the particles. They also fit much tighter over the wearer's mouth, which means there are no large side gaps from where the virus can escape. Which is why in its latest guidelines on home quarantine, the government of India has also recommended N95s for infected patients and their caregivers, not cloth or other masks. There are a few things to keep in mind while buying an N95 mask, which you can do at any drugstore or pharmacy or even online from trusted retailers like 3M. First, do not use a mask with a vent or an exhalation valve. Since they allow your unfiltered breath to escape, they're pointless in COVID 19. Make sure your N95 is not a dupe. You can do two tests. You can hold it against a light source and you shouldn't be able to see through it. And when you wear it, you shouldn't be able to blow a flame out. You also make sure that the fit is solid. When you wear and inhale, the sides of the masks should collapse, sealing your mouth almost. One more thing, in surgical settings, N95s are for use and throw. But for regular people like you and me in lower risk situations than hospitals, they can be reused with care. Just buy two N95 masks and use them on alternate days. When you are wearing one, keep the other one in a paper bag so that it airs out in the meanwhile. Don't keep it in anything plastic or airtight and switch the next day. Repeat. This also eases the affordability hiccup. Experts say it's better to buy two N95 masks and reuse them than not buy them at all because they're more expensive than other masks. But if you just can't access or afford an N95 mask, your best option is to double mask. This method is also suitable for small children since N95s are not made to fit them. First, put on a 3-ply surgical mask which uses the same filtration system as an N95 mask but less effectively. You can reuse these two for a few days or weeks depending on how long you use them per wear, but make sure to dispose of them when they start showing signs of damage, wear and tear, dirt. On top of this surgical mask, put on a clean cloth mask on top, the least effective of all masks. One thing is for sure, please note this very carefully. Just a cloth mask or just a surgical mask will likely do very little to protect you and those around you with Omicron on the loose. It's better than not wearing a mask at all, but it's still pretty bad news. A single simple mask was introduced as a stopgap idea when the virus had just surfaced in 2020, and we didn't quite know the extent of protection that masks provide. So much has changed since then, including the science around masks. And the verdict is N95s, if you can, even if you have to stretch your pocket a little. If it is absolutely out of reach, then double mask with a surgical mask on and then a cloth mask on top. Coming to when to wear them. Anytime you're outside your house, mask up. You may not need to if you're in an open space like a park, but that is a call you have to make carefully based on how crowded the place is and also how fast the virus is spreading in your community at that time. A good thumb rule is when outside, mask up. When home, if you are entertaining, have a group of people over, consider masking up. If you live in a large multi-generational family and regularly travel out for work, consider masking up. And of course, if anyone in your house gets COVID-19, mask up. As to how to wear a mask, make sure you wash and dry your hands before and after. That's bottom line. For an N95 mask, cup the mask while trying to hold only the outer edges of the mask and pull these two straps behind your head. One goes below your ears, one goes above your ears. In the case of surgical and cloth masks, make sure you crisscross the loops as you put them around your ears. The fit should be snug around the bridge of your nose, around and under your chin. You should notice that your surgical mask has a little wire on top that you can mold around your nose. Taking the masks out is also easy as long as you keep the following in mind. Try your best to not touch the mask portion. This will be the most contaminated area of your mask. Use only the straps to take out the mask. Don't keep the mask you take out just anywhere. Your purse, your pocket, the table, no. If it's a cloth mask, put it away for a wash. If it's a surgical mask or an N95 mask that you want to reuse, put it in a brown paper bag you keep near your door at home. Or else throw the mask away in a dustbin lined with a plastic bag. If you're wearing either of these masks and need to take them off just for a while before wearing them again, for instance to eat something while outside, make sure you carry a paper bag in your pocket or your purse to store the mask. When your masks are off and neatly stored away, wash your hands again. I'll stop here for today. Masks are going to be reality for the months ahead, and we'll do periodic reminders here on Newsworthy. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and click the bell icon on both platforms so you can know when we upload more such videos that are worthy of your time. If you prefer getting your news via WhatsApp, you can also sign up for WhatsApp Worthy. Just message us on the number displayed on your screens and you'll receive one text from us once a day with all the news you need. Finally, if you'd like to support our journalism via monetary contribution, we have a link where you can do that, either in our IG bio or in the description of this YouTube video. Thank you for listening till the very end.